It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' leader at quarterback. He's not afraid to throw it, second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Checking it down, this one is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Throwing is Herbert on third down. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Williams in motion. He'll look to throw. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Reagor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the tight end, likely. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. It's LAC McConkey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Up the middle they go. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. LAC McConkey, touchdown Chargers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
They'll try again after the penalty. 2nd and 15. Williams in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. It's Jamison Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense.
On play action, now Herbert, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins, and he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Now a 3rd and 2. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Herbert. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing, Herbert. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. Officially at even, and this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Vegas. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Raiders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 3rd and 5. Now Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. Here's 3rd and 2. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Throwing again, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Herbert to the air again. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Watkins motioning over. Back to the air once more. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is brought in. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Second and 7. Back to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A run here with Pierce. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Shaheed in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Williams in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
That ties the game at 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll look to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, faking the give. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. That's complete to Watkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
So we've reached halftime here. It has been an entertaining first half. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the Giants who pick up the victory at home. Devin Singletary, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A.J. Brown, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Try again. It's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now. Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. They face 2nd down and 7. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Herbert. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers 1st down.
On play action, now Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Herbert to the air again. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, LA.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Back to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the lead down to 4. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the deep. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll run it with Pierce. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Take it on in. Touchdown, Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be returnable for Rager. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Pistol here for Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Herbert to the air again. There's that man again. Another catch. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. They'll run here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Herbert to throw. Quickly out wide. He'll get it to Hopkins.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Watkins motioning over. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's complete to Watkins. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense. And Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Now Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They'll drop to throw to the tight end, Likely. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he's got another one. Lad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.